Peace be with you. Recently there were two stabbing attacks in Australia. One was a stabbing attack at a mall which killed several people, and another one was a stabbing attack on a priest as he was preaching at the pulpit, and both of these are equally horrific. For one attack, the assailant was some white dude. The media do not mention his religion, so I'm going to assume, because they didn't say he was a Muslim, that he was either an atheist or a Christian, possibly even Jewish. The other person, however, the teenager that stabbed the priest, claimed to be a Muslim. And as a Muslim, I want to condemn this attack, obviously, because this is not how Muslims act. But what I also want to show is that the media manipulates sick people such as this teenager in order to demonize all Muslims. When the attacker of the Sydney Mall, when he did his attack, there was no generalizations toward white people, or no generalizations toward Christians, or no generalizations toward atheists, right? What he claimed to be was irrelevant, and they just concluded that this was a crazy person. But when they found out that the teenager that did this brutal crime, that he claimed to be a Muslim, all of a sudden that is irrelevant information, and I see Muslims being demonized all over the place. And there are many people who try to claim that he did this because of Islam. No, he did this because he is ignorant. He did this maybe because he was a hypocrite. He did this maybe because he was crazy. But you have billions of Muslims walking around the earth, not stabbing anybody and living in peace. These broad generalizations are used to demonize and dehumanize, and are only selectively applied for that matter, for that purpose. When the Muslim security guard who lost his life trying to stop a stabber at the Sydney Mall, when he died, nobody said that he was brave because he was a Muslim. Nobody related his religion to his actions. But when somebody does something stupid, a hypocrite does something stupid like this, then all of a sudden that is a Muslim thing to do. That's not fair. And when a crazy person such as the dude that stabbed the people in the mall, when he does it, it's immediately concluded that he did it because he's mentally ill. And there's no mention, no investigation about his religion, about his background, nothing like that. That is an injustice. So, if you are a person who is not a Muslim, I'm making this video to say, hey, look, there are plenty of us walking around. We're not going around stabbing anybody. We are peaceful people. And you can't extrapolate what some crazy people who claim our religion do to us no more than you can extrapolate what crazy people who share your religion do, or your race or your ethnicity do when they do it. We should all be consistent in that regard. And as a Muslim, to Muslims I would say, you have to learn what the Quran says. The Quran says that this is unacceptable. You can't just do this. And it's very important that you are not a hypocrite, because your actions reflect on the community. So it is very necessary for all of us to be very strict about what we do. And this is why God says in the Quran that for the hypocrites is the lowest placed in hell. Peace be with you.